What is going on, everyone? It is Hudson here from the Simple Broadcast, bringing you some more gameplay of the Overwatch beta right here on this channel. So I've been making some of these class videos on which classes, how they work, how they function, what guns they have, abilities, etc. That way, it saves you trouble from having to go in practice range, try them out, yada yada yada, saving you guys all that trouble. So you can pretty much check all this video out. I won't be able to complete every class during the beta, but definitely when the game comes out, I'll be doing most likely every class. So I'll probably also cover a changes video, if anything, if there are changes to this class. So if somebody gets nerfed or abilities get added, heroes get added, I'll add some stuff there. Okay, so to get straight into Soldier 76, he's pretty much, his character is just somebody who looks like a soldier, right? He's very generic. But he's very useful in some ways that if you're new to the game, I'd totally recommend using Soldier 76. He can just easily be picked up, learned. He's not very hard to use. You can just pick him up and play with him. That's kind of what I like about him. I didn't start off with him. I started off with Tracer just because I saw Tracer on the cover of Battle.net, and I heard from IGN, I believe, that their Tracer was overpowered, so I started playing Tracer, and then I moved on to there. But he's pretty good. I like to use him when I'm alone, so I'd recommend if you're going alone, not with people, I'd recommend using him. He's very versatile in that way. He can take on pretty much anyone. He's got his own healing ability. He can sprint, get across the map. He packs his own arsenal. You don't have to. He's pretty much almost all the classes put together. You can heal yourself. You got some pretty good health. Okay, so basically his left click or his fire ability, he just fires a rifle, which is very similar to any Call of Duty or CSGO rifle in those games. So it's very easy to learn, pick up. It's just like very generic rifle. He does not have a secondary ability or anything like that, or a secondary gun, as I should say. Rather, he does have his right click ability, which launches a grenade launcher. His grenade launcher isn't like a noob tube from Call of Duty or a grenade launcher from Call of Duty, stuff like that. It's almost like a rocket that goes straight towards something, and I think it's called like, I don't remember the name, but they say in the if you hold F1 when you're in the game, it'll tell you all your abilities. But it's some sort of like, I think it's Valkyrie rocket or something like that. It's very, very good. If you hit somebody straight on, most of the time it'll just kill them instantly. It does between 100 and 160 damage to one hit, and if you hit them in the head, obviously way more. But this is very good when you use it on tanks. Let's say you're playing against like a tank or just somebody slow moving like sniper, bam, they're gone, nice and easy. This is good if there's a lot of people around, although the damage radius definitely goes down the farther away you get. Fire maybe a meter or two away from his foot, not going to hit him, not do anything. It doesn't have a very big splash radius. Most of his damage is concentrated very, very close, so be sure to aim accurately when using this ability. Next thing he has is his healing ability. So you saw back there, I pressed E and I was able to put down a healing baton, or he's a little projectile you put on the ground, heals everyone in that certain area. So that makes it so good for when you're alone, because you just place that down and it's so easy to use. You put it down and you can regenerate back to full health. I think it's within like 5 seconds. It's like really, you get 25 here. You could just see I just put it down right there at the end, and I think you get 25 health a second. It's really nice to have when you're alone and you have no tanks and stuff like that, or you're going behind enemy lines, you gotta fire and stuff. His next ability is his shift ability, which it's basically just a sprint. You can run. It's like every other Call of Duty game, or Call of Duty. CSGO doesn't have it, but most games that have a sprint ability, it's like that. Although this sprint ability is infinite, so it lasts. You can just do it forever. It's really, really nice to have. His Q ability, basically, as I said before, it locks on everyone's head. And I'd recommend, if you're playing Soldier 76, the best way to use it, sprint into enemy lines, hit the Q ability or his ultimate, and just, kill everyone there. It's quite useful. And then pretty much for Soldier 76, he doesn't really have anything else besides just being a very generic use character. So I'd recommend Soldier 76 to somebody who's new at the game. And the playstyle tactic you want to use is you can rush with this guy, but I think if you're behind, it's probably better to use. Just make sure you're not exposed in flank, because again, he doesn't have that much health, and his healing ability is a 15-second cooldown. So again, I just use it there. So be careful. You can't just always spam it, and try to avoid melee range, stuff like that, because your Valkyrie rocket can kill you pretty easily if you use it wrong. So watch out for that. But that's pretty much it. There's nothing really else to say. My next video, by the way, is going to be a Pharah video and then Genji, because Genji was the last person I played with in the beta, and you know, I'll probably do a conclusion of beta video pretty soon. But yeah, Pharah is definitely the next video. Pharah is pretty useful, and basically I'll see if I can have the link in the description when that video is complete. And that's pretty much it. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.